Hello, this is Doug Brook at NorthStar DHI Services. Today we're going to be creating a user report that will be a detailed reproductive exam schedule. We'll be looking at cows that had retained placentas, examining cows after they have freshened before breeding. We're going to be looking at preg check cows. We're going to be looking at cows that have been bred more than 5 times and not diagnosed pregnant yet. We're going to be looking at verified pregnant cows. So I will get started by going to my reports and create a new user report. I'm going to call this Detailed Repro Exam. The database items I want to be able to list on this report: number 4, which is group number; number 50, which is the index number; 684 is reason on the report, so I have a reason why these cows are going to be appearing on the report. I want to look at times bred, date, and repro and recheck code. I also want to look at days since breeding or heat. I want to know days in milk for every cow that's on this report. I'm going to be looking at days until due to calve. And I'm also going to add a couple of underlines so it gives me a space to write things as the vet's telling me what's going on with these cows. To make this report useful, I have to go into the limit or control box. We are going to be looking at cows that have been bred at least once, and we'll just use 20 as an upper. Days since breeding or heat, we're going to be looking at 30 to 120 days. Repro code, which would be E through N. That will exclude the pregnant cows, exclude the do not breed cows. The reason these cows are on the report, it's first preg check. I do have to be a little creative in the words I use and letters I use. I'm only allowed 9 spaces. Cows that have been bred at least once. Days since breeding or heat, that would be 70 days to 180 days. Repro code is pregnant, so these cows have already been diagnosed pregnant. My recheck code will be not V for verified pregnant, so these are the recheck codes, and we're just looking for not verified pregnant. This would be their second preg check. Another reason that I want to have cows appearing on this detailed repro exam is because we're looking at cows that have just freshened. We're going to look at the days in milk, 15 to 45 days in milk. The reason these cows appear on the report, that would be a fresh check. So now we're looking at days in milk more than 60 days. Times bred will be 0 to 0 because they have not been bred yet. These cows appear on the report because they are not bred. And I put in another or statement, so we can be looking at cows that have been bred 5 times or more. My repro code is E to N. That means they haven't been diagnosed pregnant and they're not do not breed cows. We're looking at days in milk, any cow that's over 200 days in milk. These cows appear on the report because these have been bred 5 times and they're open. Those cows that have had a retained placenta, and I've treated those, I want to be able to look at them on this vet check. Now I'm going into a health code, current lactation, which I know is 21 for retained placentas. Any cow that's more than 30 days in milk. And I also want to give them a reason on the report, RETP. Actually, I don't want the upper limit to be 30, I just want that to be 45. If they have been treated for metritis. So here again, I know that my health code for metritis is number 22. I know there is a cow that I have recorded for metritis treatment. We're looking at days in milk, here again 30 to 45 days ago. And the reason these cows would appear on the report is because of metritis, and I want to be able to check those cows again. Once I have all these filters in my box, I'm going to save this report. For me, it's report number 78 today. Once I find that user report number 78, it's going to be a detailed Repro exam report. Once I go ahead and preview that report, this will show me all the cows that fit those criteria within this herd, whether they are not bred cows or bred more than 5 times, still diagnosed open. We see a couple cows are diagnosed pregnant with twins. They're coming in for their second preg check or verified pregnant. There is a do not breed cow in this particular exam report. Now I have to go back and edit this report for the not bred cows. I'll need to insert. Our repro code is going to be not C because I want to exclude those reproductive cull cows. That's not enter C. So if I go ahead and preview that report, that cow that was here on the top of the list is now dropped off. These underlines, once I print this report out, will all show up on my printed copy. So I have now a detailed Repro exam report that I can use on vet check day. One thing I probably also want to do is create a new set within PCDART. We're going to call this vet check. And in that vet check report set, I just want to have this new report that I've just created. And then we'll say save. If I want to go in and have my vet check reports, I can have more than one. I don't have to sort all the way through the user reports to find what I need. This is Brook at NorthStar DHI Services. Thank you.